Hey guys, I want to talk to you about gratitude today. Gratitude is it's something I practice daily, and I picked it up. I kind of learned about it. I mean, I always knew what gratitude was, but I started to do it as a practice when I was recovering from Lyme, and I was down in the dumps a lot, and it really helped me kind of turn my attitude around and stay positive. And it has a ton of other benefits too, but if you're not currently practicing gratitude, it's very simple. You can either first thing in the morning when you wake up, you can write down 3 to 5 things that you're grateful for, and I like to kind of center myself before I do it. Just take a few deep breaths, and when I write down what I'm grateful for example, one of the things I often write down is I'm grateful for my loving and supportive family and friends. And when I write that down, I'll think about specific family members or friends who have maybe they've reached out to me recently, or I've had a good conversation with them, or maybe they've done something loving or caring for me, something like that. But that just kind of it makes it a little more powerful. And or if I write, I'm grateful that yesterday was a sunny day. Think about myself being outside, enjoying the sun, and soaking up the rays or whatever. So that's something you can do to kind of make it a little more powerful. Is, you want to write it down and kind of think about it for a few seconds, and get those feelings of happiness in you. That's what gratitude is all about, right? It's being thankful. It's showing appreciation for something that has happened in your life. And no matter where you are with your health, you can be super super unhealthy. There's still things that you can be grateful for. Whether it be nice weather, or you have a roof over your head, or hot water. Imagine having to take cold shower every day. I actually do take cold showers, but it's by choice. But sometimes I like a hot shower too. So my point is, we always have something we can be grateful for. So you can, write down, like I said, 3 to 5 things first thing in the morning that you're grateful for. I also have a phone app. It's more powerful to write these things down. They've done some research on it. Something about just putting your pen to paper um, makes it stronger in your head somehow. But I have an iPhone app too. Sometimes it's just more convenient for me to type it on my phone. You can also practice gratitude at night, right before you go to bed. I mean, you can practice gratitude anytime, but the science, kind of shows first thing in the morning or right before you go to bed is both. Or, you can do it both times too. So, before you go to bed, a great way to kind of sleep on some positive things is, write down 3 to 5 great things that either you're grateful for or that happened to you during that day. And it doesn't take long to start to see the benefits of gratitude. And they've done quite a bit of research, and different studies on this. It was about I think like 30 years or so ago. This psychologist Martin Seligman started doing all this research. He's kind of the father of positive psychology. Before that, it was more of an emphasis on negative psychology. But he came up with the science of positive psychology, where it's really about optimism, happiness, altruism, gratitude. And he did all this research on it, and he discovered, by practicing these things, it makes you more resilient. It makes you happier. It increases your well-being. It's very healthy. It increases your immunity. It decreases depression. It decreases anxiety. It can help you heal faster. So there's tons of different benefits. Just depending on what you need in your life, it can provide that extra amount of support to get you through those tough times. So if you're not going through a tough time now, it's actually easiest to start practicing gratitude when times are really great. Because when times are tough, it can be a little harder to think of things that we're grateful for. So get into the practice now, but regardless of your state of health, anyone can start it anytime. And another great thing about it is you have a record of all the great stuff that's happened in your life. So when you create a journal like this, if you're having a really horrible day, you can flip through your journal. You can read about all these things that have happened to you in the past that you're grateful for. And that can be very powerful too. It's nice to have these little reminders that, sometimes we get so caught up in the moment and we forget that, this is just one moment of a huge life, or it could be a stretch. Maybe it's a couple weeks or a couple months where you're having a really tough time. But that's just one small part of your life. So keep a record of all the great stuff. And when you're going through these rough patches, go back, read about the good times, because the good times will return. I guarantee it. Especially if you practice different exercises like this, you can always turn things around no matter what. So if you're not trying it, give it a try. And if you are currently practicing gratitude, right below, give me some comments. Let me know what benefits you're getting from it. If you haven't tried it, try it, and write and let me know how it's working out for you. But I hope you use it to increase your happiness, your health, your well-being, and just to live an overall better life. So much health and love and happiness to everyone out there, and thanks for watching. Bye.